With real numbers, we have a way to visually represent them. We have the real number line. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw that. The real number line, we know that we just mark there's 0, and as we move to the right, we are moving more positive. As we move to the left, we're moving more negative. So we'd like a way to visually represent complex numbers. Complex numbers that have an imaginary part are not real numbers. But they do have a real part. If we think of a number, for example, that's like -2 plus 3i. The real part is -2. So I'd like to capture that information in some way, trying to plot complex numbers. But because complex numbers have a real part and an imaginary part, the visual representation must be two-dimensional, since there's two different parts. So we're actually going to add a vertical number line to this, and this is going to be the imaginary line, okay, which is I times some real number. That's what this second term is in every complex number. And so to represent the number -2 plus 3i, the real part is -2, the imaginary part is 3i, which would put my number right here. So we can plot complex numbers on what we call the complex plane, where the horizontal axis represents the real numbers, the vertical axis represents imaginary numbers, and every other point is, of course, just a combination of a real part and an imaginary part.